Hey, what's up, bettors? Sports bettors. It's holiday time. Little last minute betting with the sports nuts. Here on the 4th of July, fireworks about to happen, baby. Click those links below for the best sports books in your state and the OddsJam partner program. Share that with your friends. Get 20% of all revenue generated from that link. Live chat is available. Like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, fill out the form below in the description to get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 a month. Sports betting, Mike's Calendly link is there. My Calendly link is there. TikTok, OddsJam_nuts. Go there and follow us. And the Discord link is below. Join the group fun there. That's right now. Okay. All
Boy,
right,
you're cutting
Mike.
out. You're cutting out. Made that intro song kind of like way off time, and
and once again, I have no control over that, so no sense in even bringing it up, Mike. All right, 4th of July. You're frozen. I'm here. So here's what we got going on. A little last minute betting. And then it's 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. We are going to do early betting for tomorrow. So we're giving you hour on the hour live streams and making things happen. We have nothing going on in the chat yet. So let me tell you what has been happening today. All right, here we go. Baseball scores. Right now, Cubs and Brewers are tied at 1-1 in the top of the 8th. Royals and Astros. Royals are winning 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th. Giants just went up on the Diamondbacks 2-1 in the bottom of the 1st. I missed that YRFI. Marlins 3, Nationals 2 in 10 innings. That is the final. Also in 10 innings, Orioles 7, Rangers 6. Guardians lose to the Tigers 4-1 today. And the Red Sox shut out the Rays 4-0. And that kind of gives us, we're up to date on what is happening. We've got one comment in here. Richard LeMaster, who was on the show this morning, and said the Positive EV show, and said he's going to start tuning in, and looks like we got us a regular viewer. Hi, Richard. Say hi to Mike.
Hi, Richard. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. All right. Bob says, all right.
So here's what I'm going to do here.
And he interrupts me.
I'm gonna remove myself for a few minutes. I'll be back. Mike, you can take over for a few.
I removed him before he had a chance to remove himself. Do you see how I did that? Bob's got to get his connection together. So how we doing? Here is Jordan. Jordan says, I'm thankful for freedom, the sports nuts, and DraftKings for refunding the hot dog contest over on Joey Chestnut. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey to you as well, Richard. Yeah. You would have thought, Joey, look, it's the big day, man. You got to hammer the overs, Joey. You know that, man. I mean, you've set the bar so high now that we expect you to every year take it to a new level. But hey, I guess 63 is still quite a bit, but nowhere near what I think people thought he would have. And oddly enough, he still ends up, 20 ahead of the second place, winner. I mean, my goodness, 20 hot dogs ahead of the guy in second place. That's insane. That is a lot of hot dogs. So what's happening right now in sports? I will tell you this. We got a lot going on in the NBA. We talked about the Rudy Gobert move. You hear all this talk about Kyrie Irving. Definitely interesting stuff. Where do you guys think Kyrie's going to land? I want to hear from y'all. because I got to be honest, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. I really, part of me thinks he's going to LA, but the other part of me thinks that why would the Nets want Russell Westbrook back for Kyrie Irving? But at least Russell Westbrook will show up. The problem is when Russell Westbrook shows up now, it's not very good. Let's just call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. Russell Westbrook has not been good. Hope y'all caught the positive EV video earlier. Have lots of bets going on out there. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out. I will probably share with you all some of the bets that I have going on. And we'll wait for Bob to join us before we get too heavy in the action. Richard says, I'm an Indy, be nice, but not likely. Yeah, probably not likely. But tell you what, I think that the Pacers got them a guy in Mathurin. I really think he's going to be a pretty good player. I look forward to seeing what he can do. So I think there's certainly some upside for the Pacers with him. And certainly Jordan's Detroit Pistons, they're going to be good. They're going to be real good. Maybe not this year is the year they do a lot. But if they sniff a play in this year, that's progress. But in the next couple of years, look out. And they could arrive early. They could arrive a year early. That does happen. Don't expect it, but they could.
I am back. All right. So, guys, here's what we're going to do. Back to the positive EV page again. Let's see what we got here. They made big moves with the trade. Yes. Just talking to a buddy of mine, Lakers making the playoffs next year. I say yes.
Yeah, I do.
And I'd love to be back in playoffs. Little Caesars Arena would be rocking. Oh, absolutely.
100%.
And there's Andre. Andre, by the way, great job once again on the show the other day.
Yes.
We ought to bring on Jordan and Andre on the same show sometime, Mike.
Absolutely.
That might work out. All right. I want to share my screen and go and see what is out there positive EV wise. This is when we're scanning the positive EV page. I mean, we've been doing it all day, and it gets a little even more difficult to find plays at this late juncture in the day, especially with a pretty well a daytime schedule for baseball. We do have, boy, this is starting in like 10 minutes. Let's find something different here, Mike. Here it is. Jose Ramirez. I know it starts in 10 minutes. Actually,
I took that bet, Bob.
Did you? Okay. All right. Good. Let's jump on it, though, folks. Jose Ramirez over 1.5 player bases. Mike hit it earlier. Let's hit it again. I also like, and I don't know what your feeling is on the under 8.5 runs in the Braves and Cardinals game.
Bob, Jose Ramirez is top 5 in total bases for the year, okay? Anytime I get a chance to hammer a Jose Ramirez over 1.5 player bases, oftentimes not, I'm going to do it. You know who's number 1?
No.
I'll give you a guess, Bob.
I don't have a guess. Just tell me.
Come on, you root for the team. How do you not know?
Oh, Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't know that. What do you think of this under
8.5? Which game?
Cardinals, Braves.
You know, I've got the under. I've got it at under 9.5, Bob. So I think I'd be willing to take under 8.5. I got to be honest. I think you got to take the under 9.5 too. Then. Okay,
and I will.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Half a unit on that one, full unit on the 9.5, because the 9.5 I'm confident with.
Okay, all right.
But I love it.
Okay, Justin Turner over 1.5 player bases.
Yeah, I hit that one on my positive EV show as well.
Isn't that amazing that you and I are thinking exactly the same? That's a dangerous thing, Mike.
It is.
That is a dangerous thing. All right, let's go. Hold on. There's a Luke Voigt bet here, too. Luke Voigt is no, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me change. Here's something that I may want to hit also. Tigers and Guardians under 8 and under 7.5 total runs. Like or not?
Yeah, I mean, it's the Tigers, Bob. The Tigers are under City, and Cleveland is about 50-50. So, yeah, I'll ride with you on that under. I like it.
Okay. Let's under them both.
And when you'll notice that when positive EV starts ripping towards what you think, that's good. That's
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
Absolutely. All right, let me jump in here and show you my bet tracker here real quick. And then I've got to get to the parlay that I have loaded up. All right, so it took the Cardinals, the Jose Ramirez over 1.5 player bases, which Mike already had. Cardinals under 8.5 runs. Mike also has them at under 9.5. Justin Turner over 1.5 player bases. Mike also has that too. And the Tigers and Guardians under 8 and under 7.5. Already today, Mike, the butterfly effect already has worked with the Red Sox and Rays hitting the under 6.5, under 5.5, and under 4.5. All of those hit today, along with the Guardians and Tigers under 5.5 total runs. That also hit too. So
yeah, good stuff there, Bob.
All right. Oh, and the Nadal tennis bet also hit today. All right, let's get back to the guys here real quick and see what's going on. Bob, I like the butterfly play that hit. Butterfly Bob will take it. Here we go. Guitar Guru. If every play is positive VV, why are you worried about which ones to play? Why not simply play them all and let the math work itself out? Because I don't believe that all of them are going to hit. And, there are sometimes, Mike, when the over is the positive EV and then and 4 hours later, the under is the positive EV.
Right, and that's probably because a lot of sharp bettors started hammering that side. And, I get what you're saying, Guitar Guru. Here's the thing. Why take every one when you can narrow it down to ones that are, one, more likely to hit, more profitable, and have really good value on them? You know what I mean? Like, why take every one just because it's just, positive expected value could be 1 cent difference. I mean, that's still positive expected value. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get the ones that are one more profitable, and two, that over time are more likely to make you money, not just any and every one. If it was that simple, I would venture to say a lot of sports books would not be too happy.
Right.
And no, it's not that simple. There's a lot that go, some of what I said, and then some, Guitar Guru, but I appreciate the question.
All right, so let me get to what I want to give you here.
Yes, Guitar Guru. The more positive EV bets overall, the better. Yes, depending on exactly what those bets are in terms of what are you expecting to profit on those bets are over time. You know what I mean? Are they just minor bets that are, a little bit of discrepancy in price, or are they a lot of discrepancy in price, in which case you'll make a lot more money that way, because essentially these are a flip of the coin type of deal. Right. But if you're expecting the coin to land on heads, I'd rather the coin possibly land on heads a little more than 50% of the time rather than 30% of the time. So there's a lot that goes into it.
All right. Plus, there's a feel for the sport, and that's what I like. All right. This is my parlay for today with a 76% boost on DraftKings. I've got the Cardinals plus 1.5 on the run line, under 10.5 runs and Nolan Arenado to get a hit. It moved it from plus 310 to plus 545. That is my parlay for today. So I wanted to share that with you. Then I'm going to share something else with Guitar Guru too. Yes, the Taylor Fritz bet hit as well.
Yes.
Andre, absolutely right. Guitar Guru, some plays have too high of a market width as well. Absolutely. We try for 40 cents and below for player props. Absolutely. So
correct, Andre. Yes, sir. Thank you for mentioning market width as well.
Let me share my screen again. And Guitar Guru, we're going to go to my bet tracker dashboard and show you why we're doing what we're doing. Okay. The profit's now 1949, 8% ROI. Still not beating the closing line value enough. By the way, baseball has now surpassed hockey as a profit sport. So for those of you who say, man, baseball, betting baseball, it sucks. No, it doesn't. It don't suck at all. All right. Profit over time by Sportsbook Sport. Here's what I want to tell you, Guitar Guru. That line there, Mike can attest to it. Jordan can attest to it. Jacob can attest to it. Andre can attest to it. The normal line used to be dead even or ahead of the positive EV line during the hockey season because I made so many normal bets. Now, look, positive EV is blowing it away. And a lot of it has to do with overs and unders that we find in multiples on the positive EV page. Like, for instance, once again, to let you know, we call it the butterfly effect or butterfly bob. But when you have in the same game consecutive totals where they are all three going under and you just hit all three and you spread out your bankroll between the three of them where it makes sense. As Mike said, a unit on this one and a half a unit on these two. You're bound to make money or at least break even. So
right. And then you got to take a look at, you find positive expected value on a play. Well, yeah, do you want to bet on a home run prop? Do it on Dinger Tuesday. Don't try to bet on a guy hitting a home run every day.
Right.
That's the thing. What are you betting on? There's some things that you just, even if it's positive expected value, you don't need to, be touching a home run prop every single day. Obviously, there are guys like Aaron Judge who you certainly can find, value on, and he's going to hit a home run. But remember, if a guy hits 50 home runs in a year, that's a lot. And there's 162 games in a season. So, you don't want to bet on the guy that hit a home run every day. Otherwise you're going to lose more than you win.
All right, let's stop on this here for Guitar Guru. And let me just tell you this, Guitar Guru. Below in the description is a link for Mike or a link for me. You want to discuss betting strategies? Hop on a call with us, okay? We could talk about that all day long because we have different betting strategies and they work. And people that are in this chat right now have different betting strategies and they work. So, take that into consideration. Okay, Mike. So the morning coffee team.
Thank you for the questions, though, Guitar Guru.
Yeah, absolutely. The morning coffee team this morning picked these three games.
Okay.
Mets minus 1.5, Blue Jays minus 1.5, and Dodgers minus 1.5.
I love them. Look, while we're here, games are getting ready to start. I got the Dodgers on the run line minus 1.5. I've got the Twins on the money line tonight. The Braves, Cardinals, I'm taking the under 9.5, and the Blue Jays. I'm on the run line minus 1.5 on them 100%.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Great Guitar Guru. Thanks. Thank you too. Wow, Bob, crazy to see how much your positive EV plays have pulled ahead of your normal hockey handicap bets. It is amazing. And yes. I was doing baseball like that too. And I've kind of moved my baseball around really trying to feed off of the positive EV page, and it has made my baseball much better.
Yeah, and the great thing about a lot of these positive EV plays, I look at teams and I want to, you kind of look at their tendencies and over and unders. When the positive EV's going with what I already kind of thought, then that's just pure gold, because when the lines are ripping towards what you already kind of had a consensus of was going to happen, not only are all the handicapping strategies and aspects there, the math is there as well. So it's really, in my opinion, it's as close to a sure bet as you're going to get, and definitely over time, they're going to pan out for sure. Now, as I said, you're going to find yourself losing money if you bet 70 of them a day, but that's with anything. I mean, no, you're not going to bet it. 70 bets a day is just probably a little too much.
Jacob's got a Red Sox, White Sox, and Blue Jays parlay for the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you all. Mike, what's your lock of the night? Let's do it.
Yeah, Bob, the Blue Jays are certainly a team I was looking at, but I'm not going to take them on that run line. I'll give my lock a little better juice, I guess, if you will. I'm going to go with the Cardinals and the Braves. I'm going to take that under 9.5 runs. I really expect that to hit. And I also think Dakota Hudson, I've got him on a positive VV play over 3.5 strikeouts, because guess what? The Atlanta Braves strike out a lot. So even though Dakota Hudson isn't your prototypical strikeout type of pitcher, I don't think it would be anything for him to get 4+ on Atlanta.
And by the way, I just want to mention this today. Great viewership today. The viewership has been fantastic all day long, because we're giving you holiday content that other people are not honestly doing. And it's live stream and it's inclusive. My record right now is 43-27 in the locks. My lock of the night is going to be the Mets on the run line, -1.5. Gonna take it from the morning show. So there we go.
My locks of the night, I'm 55-34, Bob.
Not bad.
Not bad yourself.
You're 19 over. I'm 16 over. I'm catching you. I'm coming after you.
19 over. I'm more than 19 over.
Oh, yeah,
Do your math. Do your math, Bobby. I'm more than 19 games over. Do your math, Bobby.
I must have heard it wrong.
Facts lock of the night, USA.
Staying undefeated.
Yes.
All right.
Since 17